so
my second K. Good morning. It's Monday morning. It's 7:30. Yeah. And I'm just about to set off to the hospital to get the wire removed finally after it being in there for 6 weeks. And I'm pretty nervous because I'm excited, but I'm nervous because we'll see what the finger is like. Basically the wire is like coming out the top of here, and this bit at the moment like can't move. And basically they could take it out and I can move it just fine and I can bowl as soon as my wound's healed, which would be like probably in a week's time, or they could remove it and it's struggling to move and I've got to like train it to move again, which obviously be more challenging. And I'm sure it's gone fine, like they've done an amazing job, but obviously that just makes me a bit nervous because it will kind of determine how quickly I come back to cricket. And I'm kind of really itching to now. So I've just got up, I've made takeaway coffee. Dunk's got me this for my birthday, a little Chili's baby pink takeaway, and I just absolutely love it. So thanks, Dunks. So yeah, so I got that. I've had my overnight oats. I'm taking my lunch with me today. I've made just like a tuna pasta, really simple. And then I'm gonna head to the gym for speed and gym. And then in terms of what this week's vlog is gonna look like, I wanted to, obviously normally on a Monday morning I'm like saying I'm going to do this, going to do that, but literally my schedule will determine how this goes. So I'm going to hit a pause button and I will set out my week once I know what's going on with this. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get going.
show me I don't need no money, don't need nobody, just need your body. Show me that so sweet like honey, don't need no talking, just need your body. Your loving on me makes me feel special. No heaven on earth if I can't be with you. Swim in your eyes so I can tell the truth. I got so high, oh I can't leave. I got your body all over my mind. I got so high, I'm off my feet. We up in the clouds with the sun in our eyes. Show me that don't need no money, don't need nobody, just need your body. Show me that so sweet like honey, don't need no talking, just need your body. Telling me you feel fine. Never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave in your side. Wanna keep you in my life, don't need to move. Whenever you here, I feel like I can't lose. Baby, I wanna ride with you, I got so high, oh I can't leave. I got your body all over my mind. So high, I'm off my feet. We up in the clouds with the sun in our eyes.
Good evening. Sorry I haven't actually filmed loads of today. It's just been quite busy. So obviously went to the hospital this morning, and then that went all fine, but then I had to rush to the gym, hence why I just filmed a bit of the gym and speed. And then I then I went to see my sister, my mum, and just had a lovely afternoon. I just wanted to catch up with them to give them the update about my finger as well. Then literally got back and just been editing my video for literally a couple hours. I forget how long it takes to edit and just get things the way you wanted it. So time just caught up on me. But in terms of the finger, so the wire is out now, and it was so weird when he pulled it out. Oh my god, it was literally like, it's been like this long, because obviously it was going to the length of this, and he literally just got these pliers out and was like, okay, you ready? And then it'll feel a bit weird, and he just pulled it out, and I was just like, whoa. And at the moment I've got this tape over at the moment, but basically I can still do that, but literally this bit here is so straight, like it's not budging. So obviously you can imagine I was a bit like freaked out. I was like, oh, okay, like that's what we was expecting, but it's never nice to feel it. But the specialist managed to like move it himself, so he managed to move like that bit like this. So obviously it can bend into that position and it will be fine. It just needs a bit of rehab. So every hour, every day that I'm awake, I've got to do like a routine of basically like I've got to hold my hand like this and like keep this really straight. Actually, I find it so hard to even do on my other hand, and I have to bend it without moving like this back bit. So I have to do like 6 to 8 reps of them, and then like 2 other exercises that I've got to do every hour. And then in terms of cricket wise, hopefully I can bowl into a mitt next week, and then the week after bowl at stumps, and then batters the week after. But that's just like a rough plan. This is the time of my recovery where it's really up in the air, because this could be moving in no time, or it could be a couple of weeks. So in terms of my plans for the next few weeks, I'm going to be based at home most of the time and just be sorting my life out and doing stuff around the house, enjoying family time, because I could be in for training or not in for training. Like it's a bit up in the air at the moment, but everything will be confirmed. I've got a call tomorrow with the doctor and the physio as well in S&C, so we're going to map out the next few weeks. So I can't give too much of a steer right now as to what it's going to look like, but I just know that obviously I'll have more of an idea tomorrow. So that's why like the starting of this vlog is just a little bit chaotic, and I didn't know what theme to do kind of this week, or how to navigate it, because I don't want to be boring and film the same content. Obviously my training at the moment is quite repetitive. Hopefully it'll get more interesting as time goes, but I'm going to be home all of this week, and I really want to get on top of my nutrition. So my last vlog was about my 80-20, which was kind of with food and lifestyle, like almost just like pushing really hard for 80% and enjoying my 20%. And that applies for most weeks, to be honest. It's just more maintaining that. But this week I'm going to be home quite a bit, so I want to share some like nice recipes, whether that's like for a nice meal or really easy high protein meal. I'm going to do some like gut health meals as well, just because I'm a big advocate for like cleansing your gut and almost having like a low inflammatory diet. So I'm just going to share that as I go along. I'm still going to film like a week in my life vlog kind of, and just take you with me as my week goes, whether that's to the gym, running, or if I can start bowling at the end of the week, I don't really know. But what I'll do is I'll just kind of document like how like food's going and like what I'm trying to achieve. And obviously nutrition is, you know, it's different for everyone. My goals at the moment is to be as lean as possible and as athletic as possible. So with that in mind, I also have a bit of a sensitive liver, so I have to have quite a low inflammatory diet as well. So my goals kind of this week is to really nail kind of low fat, high protein, and anything for like the gut health as well. But obviously you've got to balance that out with like if I take any whey protein or collagen shots or like things like that, anything that might, you know, not necessarily flare my stomach up. I just like to counterbalance it with like low inflammatory foods. And obviously with me being home this week, it's just something I really want to control. So I'm just gonna basically take you through another week, but yeah, share some meal plans, some ideas, or how I navigate it. I'm catching up with my nutritionist tomorrow. We're gonna make a meal plan for the next few weeks, because once I have the call tomorrow, I'll know what my nutrition plan is. So that's the plan this week. I'm just going to share a bit of an insight into what that looks like if you would like to try any of it. Obviously, everyone's nutrition plan is very, very different. Just for me at this current moment in time, because I can control what I eat and I'm putting in my body, I want to just really, I don't know what the word is, just really be consistent this week, and also I have the time and opportunity to try some meals and stuff, so I'm just going to share that as I go along this week, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And I'm just going to see where the week takes me, because I don't want to make any promises like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's just because it's such an up in the air week, and obviously it's only Monday and I'm still going to get a proper plan tomorrow. So and hopefully it's helpful, and if it's not, all good. That's enough of me waffling. Sorry, I'm like not really making sense right now. I'm just so tired. It's been quite a long day. So I'm just going to stop speaking now because I'm very tired and I'm going to go to bed. Well, I'm going to make a cup of tea, shock, and just do a little tidy up so I can start my day well tomorrow. And yeah, see what happens. I've got to do a run in the morning actually. I've got 1k efforts, I believe, which sounds a bit disgusting, but my strength is more longer distance running, so hopefully it'll be fine. So yeah, I think I'm just going to prioritise a good night's sleep tonight and go again tomorrow. So night. So today I've got a running session which are 1k efforts. I need to check the amount of reps. I'm guessing it's like maybe 4 to 6 maybe. So that'll be really good, but I literally had probably about 9 hours sleep last night, and it was honestly what I needed. I've been struggling to sleep. Like I've been getting 6-7 hours, but I've been trying to increase over time the amount of hours I'm getting, and last night I just literally crashed and was asleep by literally 10:30, and then woke up at 8:30. So yeah, it was very much needed. But I've woken up really stiff and sore, especially my back, my right side where my bulge disc is really sore this morning. But I am due on my period this week. I think I'm gonna I feel like I'm gonna come on today. Like, you know, when you get that feeling like you're gonna come on, I'm pretty sure I'm coming on today. So again, I don't want it to stop me from training. If I have to, then I will. But I think the biggest thing for me, like navigating it, is more just you make sure you do everything properly. So like I'm really making sure I'm fueled today. I'm really staying on top of my hydration. Not that these things I wouldn't try and normally do anyway, but I just think when you're on your period, your body is a bit more fragile and my back is sore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my tea, make a nice little coffee, and then I'm going to grab, this literally saved my life, a hot water bottle. I'm going to get a hot water bottle done and just have it on my back for the next hour or so. I was going to run this morning before I'm meeting a friend for coffee. I was going to do that before, but I think I'm going to do it this afternoon just to get more time for my body to get moving and just, yeah, wake up a little bit, have a coffee, heat up my back. I also need to do some admin, so I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and heat up my back and do some admin. Now, I'm obviously lucky enough that I've got the whole day to pick and choose when I can run, and I appreciate not everyone has that. So if you have a set time that you need to run, just work your way back from that. Make sure, okay, when am I getting my fuel in from my food? When am I going to get my water in, my electrolytes to hydrate? And make sure you've got time to stretch and warm up properly, because the amount of niggles I pick up on my period, like just tiny little things, is quite significant. Now everyone's periods are different. Like mine used to actually be fine and I could literally get up and crack on. Like I'd never had an issue. And then since I got the coil, literally I have the worst periods. Like they get really heavy and my symptoms are a lot stronger. So I can really feel significance. Like I woke up this morning and even though I've had 9 hours sleep, my body feels like it's been hit by like a bus. I feel really tired. My back's really sore and all this stuff. Now, obviously, if you do feel like you can't push through that, then that is fine, but give yourself the best chance to at least like do everything right, all those little things like fueling, water, heat on your back, a proper stretch. You might have to stretch 2 or 3 times before your run, And if at that point you still don't feel 100%, like either try and modify your training to not, fully push through it and maybe do a session at 70-80%. Like for example, today I could take some reps off or reduce the intensity, or not do it at all if you feel like you really can't. But I just think giving yourself the best chance to is the best way to go about it, because then that way your body will just you'll know if you can do it or not. Because if I just woke up today and was like, literally, if I had to go for a run right now, I'd feel like, God no, I feel awful. But because I've done this before and I know how my body works, I know that my body needs a bit more time. So let's say if you originally planned to get up really early before work to go to the gym, and you woke up and you feel horrific, and you have the option to do it that evening, just be like, okay, maybe try this evening, or okay, well maybe go try to the gym and try and stretch and try and walk and see if you can do it. And I just think that's a really good way of going about it, really. So I think that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to make a coffee, sit with a hot water bottle, and have a little stretch before I go for my coffee with my friend, and then hopefully when I'm back this afternoon I'll be feeling much better and I can really push myself. So yeah, that's my plan. So I'm going to make a coffee and get going. So just had my catch-up call, which actually went really well. We've just mapped out the next few weeks in terms of hopefully when I'm back bowling. I can start gripping a ball at the end of this week and start bowling into a mitt, and then next week actually start bowling. So yeah, I'm actually buzzing with that. So that's just finished. It's 10 to 2. I was going to go run now, then make a coffee after, but I'm trying to sleep better at night. So I'm going to have my coffee now and do another stretch because I'm still really sore, and then I'll go for my run. So yeah, I'm gonna make a coffee now. So just finished my running session, and oh my god, that was really tough. The first 1K I was thinking, how am I gonna do this? I kept looking at my watch and I felt like I was going so slow. But then after I rested after my first one and went for my second K, I just felt fine. It was a bit weird. I was like, oh, it's actually okay. And managed to push myself quite hard for the last 3Ks. Sorry if the camera's been adjusted. I'm trying to hold it up because it won't attach anywhere. So yeah, it actually went a lot better than I anticipated. It was kind of mentally tough doing it a bit later on in the day, but because I gave myself the best chance physically, I think I did the right decision, not doing it first thing this morning and just listening to my body that I needed a bit more time to get the optimal run. Now obviously I'm blessed I can do that with my job, and it's actually my job to run hard and to get fit, and I've got the time to do it, so I appreciate not everyone can do that. So yeah, I'm just really happy that I managed to do that. And what was I going to say? I've just called in at the shops now. I need to get in some food for dinner. Not sure yet. I'm just going to have a little wander and see how I feel. But one thing I am going to make tonight, which I'm so keen to do, is a chocolate brownie protein powder thing, because I've not come on my period yet, but I feel like I'm literally about to come on any moment. You can just feel it, I can feel it. And the other day, I've seen like, I follow a lot of fitness influencers, and I do see people who obviously have a sweet tooth, and I definitely do. And I see that they get like little sweet treats. So I love little Haribos, for example, and people getting like a little Haribo or a little chocolate to have like every day to have their little sugar hit. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try and do that because I'm craving some sugar. I bought the pack of 10 little bags of Haribo, smashed 5 in the car before I even got home, and I was like, this is no good. And I called up my sisters and I was like, here, you have the rest of these because I'm going to eat all of it at once. So that's not going to work for me if I want a sweet treat. So I've decided to leave no sweet treats in the house and only have it if I really want it, and I'll go get it, whether that's a cookie, a chocolate bar, whatever it is. But I'm trying to be really good this week. I'm trying to really like nail my nutrition and not crave any sweets just because I'm due on my period. So instead I'm going to make a chocolate protein brownie thing because I've got the time to, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna have a little scroll on TikTok now to try and find something, and then get some food in for dinner, and then go home. So I'm back from the shops. Was actually very successful. Got the bits in to make my chocolate protein brownies thanks to TikTok. And I've bought in, I'm gonna make a salmon pesto spinach thingy. I'm not sure how I'm gonna navigate it, but basically I've been sent my nutrition plan, which I'm buzzing about, which I will share later. And talk you through, but basically my nutritionist sometimes just gives examples, and he just puts salmon pasta, and I was just like, yes, I really want that. So that's what I'm having for dinner, and then I've just bought some other bits as well. So I'm going to unpack, and because I went for my run to the shops, I've like got the cold sweats and I'm just freezing, and my legs are killing now, and I definitely need a hot bath. So rather than doing it later, I'm going to have an early bath. So I bought some bubble bath and salts as well. So I'm going to unpack this and then have my bath and then chill for the evening. Amazing and needed. And guess who started their period? I was right. I literally, like, when you can just feel it, I was like, I know it's coming. So I will just be very much chilling tonight. I'll be getting the hot water bottle because I'm already getting the cramps quite bad. And just take it very easy tonight. I'm going to cook my salmon pasta now and try a few bits. But just quickly for my nutrition plan. So at the moment, I'm only doing on certain days just gym and speed, or running. And before, normally I'd have to fuel a lot more because of everything I was doing with cricket, but obviously that's just changed slightly, so hence why I asked for a new nutrition plan. And he's amazing. He's done like one for each day, so whether I just gym that day or just run or do both, or a rest day. So as you can imagine, across all 3 meals of the day is like high protein, and like a fairly even split of protein, carbs and veggies. The only difference is the day before so tomorrow's a bit of a bigger day for me for speed and gym. So I've got 2 sources of carbohydrates tonight. I'm not sure what my second will be because at the moment I've just got pasta. I might just have more pasta. And then we've just made a few amendments because I'm trying to get really, really lean. We've just done a few things of like making sure that like my fats are really good fats. So in terms of like my avocados, cashews, almonds, like any snacks, like it's kind of good fats and not bad fats, and to make sure like my digestive system's all good. Things help like flax seeds, chia seeds, adding them to my porridge and things like that. And for me personally, I just like to have a low inflammatory diet, so lots of like fish, or like white meat. Like I'm trying to avoid red meat when I can, and if I do, it's like really lean meat, like a fillet of steak or something like that. So yeah, I just think those are just some bits I've pointed out. So tomorrow, because tomorrow's a bigger day, I'm having just a bigger portion of carbs tonight, and on top of that, obviously I've just started my period, so I'm not going to force food down me if I'm struggling to eat it. But if I notice I'm a bit hungrier than normal, I think it's always better to be safe than sorry when you're on your period. And so with that in mind, I'm just going to see how much I can eat, and if I need a pre-bed snack, which is another source of carb, and even if I have 3 sources of carb, so what, like as long as I can get through tomorrow's session really good. Because also I'm feeling really stiff and sore as well, especially around like my hips and lower back, which is obviously very common during your menstrual cycle and things like that. So I'm going to make sure that I'm really fueled tonight. I'm going to prep. I've got a really early start in the morning as well, so I'll prep some overnight oats. And again, just have a few more extra oats than I normally would, just because obviously my body is going through a bit more strain than normal. But yeah, those are just some fun facts I shared from a nutrition diary, which if you were interested in, I have way more in-depth detail, which I'll just kind of touch base each day, because obviously I've got a bigger day tomorrow, and then I've got a rest day on Thursday, and then yeah, my week just kind of obviously fluctuates, so I'll just talk through that. And I was going to do the brownies, but I'm so sad I forgot to get the bananas. But to be honest, I'm feeling exhausted, so I'm just going to cook my dinner and then probably head to bed unless I need another late night snack. So yeah, another good day of just tracking what I'm doing, what I'm eating, and also listening to my body. It's always important to listen to your body, because I know you can track and want to stay consistent, but sometimes what it says on the plan, like you've got to just listen to your body's words. Like you're having a conversation with both of them at the same time. And obviously I'm getting a few cravings as well, hence why I bought those things to try and like get my little chocolate hit with the protein brownies. Obviously I can't do them right now, hopefully tomorrow, and just things like that. So I'm going to start cooking dinner because I'm really tired now and I'm hungry. So yeah. been to the dentist and was all good. Had some lunch as well, had salmon, sweet potato and broccoli. I'm not sure I got a picture of it, but like I said, I'm trying to have a low inflammatory diet, and sweet potato is really good as well for your digestive system. And yeah, so I feel like I'm keeping it consistent, and it was really nice. I had to be quick though, but I literally just whipped it in the air fryer for 20 minutes, the potatoes and the salmon, and it literally, I've like had a really healthy meal despite being in a rush. If you just chuck it in the air fryer for 20 minutes and then get ready, it is super helpful. I'm just at the gym now. I'm at David Lloyd. I used to join them when I was doing my rehab for like the pool and recovery, and I really want to go back. Not for the gym, obviously, because I'm doing all my gym with England at the moment, but their recovery facilities are just like amazing. They've got like ice baths, saunas and things like that, and my body's starting to feel really sore. So I just think it'll be really beneficial, and obviously I'm around for the next couple of months, so I'm gonna go and have a chat about a membership there. But I just forgot I need to do my hand exercises, so I'm just gonna do them now if anyone's interested. So like, oh my god, my hands are so orange as well. I got it so wrong. Like, I tanned last night. I need to like cover that. That's horrendous. And I normally just put a bit obviously on the back of my hands to even out the tan. That was just a bit silly, wasn't it? So I'm just gonna try and cover that, because that is actually awful. Okay, I'm just gonna have to accept it. So the first exercise is like this, and I'm hinging from like this joint here. So I've got to do like 10 of these like that, and curl back up, go, and I've got to do 10 of these. And I didn't think this was going to be that hard, but I even struggled to do it on my other side, so that kind of explains it. Then 10 just like straight ones like this. I'm going to do this every hour of every day I'm awake, which seems like a lot, and it was a lot the first day I kept forgetting. And also it makes you realize how time passes so quickly. I've got to keep this straight, really tense my palm, and I've got to keep the back of it really straight, and then I've got to curl, like I've got to curl from like this joint like that. Oh, that's so hard. This is the hardest one and probably most sore. Of these, and then I can go in. So hand exercise is all done. It's literally raining and hailing at the moment. It's actually awful, but I'm here a bit early before our meeting, so I'm gonna go and do some work in the cafe. May or may not have a coffee, we'll see how I feel. So yeah. The chat went really well. I've signed up for a year, and yeah, it was all good. I had a coffee in the end. I was a bit naughty, but got some editing done, which was good. I've accidentally tripped and fell into Costco car park. I need to have a little look at some bits, and I've just been dying to go for ages, so I'm gonna go have a little mooch. A bit silly, very impulsive. Well, not silly, I've been debating it for a while, to be honest, but obviously I'm just away all the time. But I was like, well, Sarah, you're home now for like a good period of time, and we have camps like through April, and obviously I'll just be at home in between stuff this summer, so I just went for it. And now I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm thinking of like what to put in. I've just called at M&S. I'm gonna get some bits for dinner, and I'm gonna quickly look up what I can whip up in there. I'm actually so excited. Oh my god. Evening, I've only not long got home, and I've prepped dinner. I've just literally got a sweet potato with beans, tuna and parmesan, my go-to for high protein, low inflammatory and tasty. I'm so sorry for setting up the camera. I've also got a hot water bottle on my stomach because I've got really bad cramps, and I've had just a bit of a bad tummy this afternoon. So yeah, I got home, and then I actually nipped to my parents' house to spend a bit of time with them. And yeah, I got back and it was a bit late, so I'm just eating dinner now. I was gonna just be really productive tonight, but I'm feeling really tired, and I do have a rest day tomorrow, but I want to feel energized for that, so it's a productive rest day and not just like a day recovering from another evening of doing stuff. So yeah, I don't have much to say tonight. I'm just really exhausted, and I've just got a bit of a bad tummy. So I'm gonna eat this, probably have a hot bath to help with the cramps, and then have an early night as I'm up early tomorrow to head to Cheshire, which I'm excited about. So yeah, that's my evening tonight. And the reason I've had this is obviously it's just nice and yummy and lovely, but also obviously it's post training. That I've had this. I've had a post lunch, and then this is my post dinner. Post dinner, I can't speak, I'm so tired. It's my evening meal, and on my nutrition planner, it was advised to go for something a bit like lower carb dense, which is anything potato. So that's why I've gone sweet potato and done one source of carb with beans and tuna. And if I have a snack before bed tonight, it'll be a protein snack rather than a carb snack, as tomorrow I don't have training. So that's just kind of the nutrition vibes I'm going for tonight. Nutrition vibes. I'm just going to stop talking because I'm really tired and I'm not making much sense. So good night. See you tomorrow.